This is Old Man PHP. I create PHP video tutorials for the old guys who want to learn a new skill and compete with the young crowd. Anybody can really learn from these tutorials. But I cater to the older guys because I want to help them. So I want to start by the last time we did the view all, which would be this one, to view the database stuff. Now we're going to do this one, the update. We already did the search. I know I'm jumping around, but so we're going to be doing that. So we're going to add over here if, remember, is set. Let's see, there's a little space there, and then of course don't forget your curly brace because this is where all your process happens. All right, now what I want to do is, remember, because we're reading off a what? Once you do this, this, and that, you don't see anything here. It's not a query string. Get it? We're not using get. That means it'll be post. So this is how you check. You say $_post, and as you can see, let's go down here so I can prove it to you. Here we go. Method post. That's how that works. So you're gonna say $post. And of course, everything that you send through here goes into an array. Sorry guys, why is this? Now we're gonna say update, like that, right? And let me see, we got everything there. Oh, don't forget that E. Update, because again, right here, update. See? Update. So now what we're going to do is we're going to say $data. First, we're going to create one, right? First name. And we're going to apply that $ID first, which, you know, we got this information because you send it through a form, right? Let's see, right here. Let's go to the top, and then we're going to work our way down. And right here, see? You get this information right here, see? Then it goes into here, and we're using these guys. These variables are what we're using. But like I said, you start out by sanitizing it, then of course you check for to see if you did hit this insert button. Then it checks for emptiness. Of course you trim it. You replace anything that might be an SQL injection, right? Which is these things. You're replacing with right here with nothing. Then you take away the tags. You take away all these, anything that's like, you know, stuff like this. You're taking all these things out, right? Just in case they put it in there. Then you're taking, of course, you're going to convert your characters, right, into words. Stuff that, like, if you added this, of course, it'll be this instead. Get it? And then when you read it, it'll be like this, and same thing with the quotes and the single quotes. So you're doing that to all of them, right? So this quite takes care of UTF. I already explained. It's English. Then we create an array, right? And then you want to check to see if it has any other insertion, like these things for the SQLs. Then you, of course, you made your first letters, and in case somebody puts in, you know, smaller or lower caps, you want that first letter to be caps. This is what does it for you. Then you're going to check to see that it is just letters here, letters here. This can have everything. So you have letters, small caps, bigger caps, blah, blah, blah. That's what that checks. Of course, you select and you do that. So all that, those named things, what are we? These guys is what you're seeing here. Remember, because it's calling itself, so it's going to use that information. So where are we? Right here. See, we're going to do that. And then we're going to do it with the last name. So let's do the last name. Then we're going to do it with email. So we'll say last right here. Don't get intimidated, guys. You will learn it. Trust me. See how you're feeling a little anxious? Oh, I'm going to learn more. I hope I get it. Trust me, you will, because I felt the same way. Everybody feels the same way. Everybody. All right. So don't knock yourself out for that. So now we're going to say data ID, right? Because we want the ID. What was it called again? Temp. Was it temp? ID. Hold on 1 second. Just to be sure. I'll probably get an error. Doesn't matter. Then I'll just take care of it. Okay, right here. Alright, so let's get down here. Remember, each button is its own thing, like this. Does its own thing. You know, look at this and say, oh, did you do? Oh, all right. So right here. So we're doing this, right? Then what I want to do is I want to say dollar and record ID. Remember that one that we created earlier, which adds those HTML stuff, right? We're going to say, how did we do it the last time? I'm going to use the same type of thing. Let me see. Yeah, right here. Okay, so we can kind of use this. Right, there you go. But instead of that one, we're doing the dollar data ID. So I'm going to say dollar ID. It's a different thing. You'll see in a minute. Maybe I could have left it. Let's see. So we'll do. I'm going to go query. I'm going to do a query, and this time it'll be an update query, right? So you're going to say update the name of the actual table, which happens to be right here. See, temp table. That will be temp table, right? And then from here we're going to say set. This is a weird way. See, when you did the insert, where is it? Guess you're only looking at it here. In an insert here, when this one, when you're searching, you're selecting everything from a table. And if you want to, you know, like check out Mike instead, then you would say where the first name like Mike, right? That's how that works. But it's always like this. It's always the table. Here you can just say first name too, but I want the whole thing. So then you go here, and then you say, oh, okay, from this table where the first name equals to Mike, right? And in this situation right here, the insert thing, this used to get me all tripped up a little bit because it was this, and then to memorize that stuff was weird. But after a while, you get it. So what happens is you insert into the table. See how it says? You're inserting into the table, and then in these parentheses are the fields that are in the table, right? And then value would be the values. You could have had thing, but we're doing placeholders here because you're binding them right here. But usually it's just like, you know, you would say single quote Mike, single quote, comma, single quote Miller, single quote, comma, like that, okay? Just try to, you know, remember now in this situation, you want to update the table, that's what you want, and you want to set each of these fields, which is why you kind of write it like this. So you're going to say that the temp first name, what? First name, last name. Okay. So you got temp first name, right? This is how you do it. And then you're going to say equals to, and we're going to use also placeholders. So we're going to say colon first. You could do it anything. You don't even need to put a colon. You could have put anything there. But this is a better way, so that way people know. Because when you're working with other people, you can say, hey, the placeholders are going to have colon. Double colon. That's it. And they'll know. When they see that, oh, okay, this is how he does it. Other people do it different. They put something else and they don't put nothing else. But it's good to put it in so you don't get yourself confused. Right? So that would be your first name. Then you go here and you say comma, and then you say, well, let's do the other one. Temp last name equals to last name. And then here you want to say email. Since we've been doing that. Yes, let me see. Of course you have to do email because you're asking for it 1, 2, 3. And usually when you want to search for this to update, it'll give you this information. And then just get something here. Alright, let's see. It'll bring it to you here. Then you change it and then just say update like that. This would be email. And this would be email, right? Oopsie daisy. What the hell did I get there? This would be email. Email, email, email. Then you're gonna say where, because you're not searching everybody, right? You don't want to update everybody. You're searching that one person. So you're going to say where, right? Remember that? Temp ID equals temp ID. Just want to let you know that, okay. That you can also do it like this. Get it? Where the part. You also do it. Well, we did that already, right? Let's see. See, here we did it where there's like, because you're searching, and these are like anything. Search for anything, not just the word. Search the whole word, the whole field, the whole. And then this one would be. I guess I don't have anything up here. On this one was the value itself. See, you would do it like that, but it just to show you that. You can do it in the word where and then use that because you want to search a specific person. So if you kind of do it like that, you say do, then you go like this. Then what you're going to do is you're going to run what did I call it? My connect. Like that. We're going to run this my connect. Then we're going to do the prepare statement. Should we grab the other ones? What do you think? Where's the prepare statements for these guys? Should we grab? Let me see. Yeah, we'll do this one. Let's grab these guys. Just like that. Let's put it right there because that's what we're supposed to be. So you're going to say prepare statement, right? This is an object that you created earlier, remember? Right here. Where the hell are you? Right here. Right? You created this object from the new. This is the blueprints. Anything, all the methods that this PDO has, you're going to have it. That's what that's how kind of the way they did it. But then now this has become an object, and it can use all the functions and the methods from the PDOs. So if you go down here, I know it's in pieces. I'm giving it to you. Don't worry. In the last one, the whole thing will be there with more comments and stuff. So let's say now the PDO. Now that PDO has a method called prepare. So we're going to use this one. I could have just changed that one word, but okay. Right? We're going to use that. Now we got that first name. Where are we? First name. Right here. Last name. Right here. Email. Right here. Temp. Right here. We're going to have to add that one. Then we're going to say, okay, first name. Remember, we did that when we created it before and did all that, you know, the stripping and the checking the emptiness and the trimming. That's what this is. And these are the ones I think we're going to need to add the ID. So why don't we, since we do it like this, look, matter of fact, another thing I needed to show you. When you do, which I should have mentioned, let me see, when you do the insert, like right here, make sure it's in that same order. See, first name, last name, the email is, where are we? It's in that same order. First name, last name, email. Always do it in that same order, right? First name, email. And over here, you're setting it. I wouldn't think it would be, it doesn't matter, but always keep it in the same order too, so you don't get yourself confused. Now over here, let's put it, let's cut and paste that one. Now we're gonna say, what do we call it? Temp ID, temp ID, temp ID. You can't change it anyway, but I want to add it in there. And this was, what was it? Man, my memory's like fairly. Where is this? Here it goes. You see how? I mean, don't get yourself too confused. You'll see what I mean. Hey, we're almost there, man. We're almost there. Let me see. So let's see. Temp ID. You got your first name. You got your last name. That's your first name, last name, your temp. You got your preparation stuff. You got your email stuff, and of course you want to execute it now. And of course, you want to head out. Oh yeah, don't forget to close it right here, because you did open it over here. You can say your data. Let's do this. And then say header. Number location. Make sure that the L is caps. Then we're going to say HTTP localhost. I'm at 8080. I'm going to check that out in a minute. That was just me. Okay, wait a minute, what are we? 80. Let's just copy this whole thing. And this one. And it should be, let's see. I know I added those things and I knew I was going to need them. Update completed successfully, 7. So we'll use 7. Put it right in there. See, when it goes back, right, that it gets over here. Once it, you know, let me see. once it goes right back in there after done its thing, it goes over here. Now these are the symbol here, right here. You get your messages. So you got your message here, and then they check, hey, this is error. And then it says, oh, which one is it? Number 7. Oh, there it goes. Put that in there. Now get out. And that's it. You can, then these are messages too that you would get. You do the put, view, and the rec for the other. Well, there you have it. Let's see. We reached the end. Again, I'm sorry, but we're gonna, the next one, we're gonna have the deletion, and then we're gonna have the JSON. Then we're gonna have the reading the JSON, and then we'll probably have, we're gonna take our time, okay, little pieces at a time. But on the last one, I will have it completed with comments and stuff, which I'm going to also include in the description, so you can just copy that whole thing. But I'm going to show it to you, the whole thing, and we're going to run it from the top to the bottoms. I'm going to scroll slowly like this, right? So that way gives you a chance to also look at it, and then we'll discuss it even better. But for now, just leave it like that. But we have let me see if we just got any errors. Yes, we did. There you go. First, this right here, screw that one up. Where is it? Where would that be? Let's move this over a bit. Line 376. Let's go to 376. Temp, first name. Okay, last name. Okay, email. Temp first. Temp first. Let's see. Temp. Temp first. It says 376. Oh, forgot the equal sign. I'm pretty sure you guys caught it and was trying to scream it through the TV. Hey, you forgot the. Well, I'm glad that we did this. That way you can see the errors, right? And then we fix them together. There you go. Boom. All right. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you learned it and it's like me and you having a conversation, please hit the like button. And it doesn't take a lot just to subscribe to my channel. That really helps me so I can continue, because I have a lot more stuff that I want to show you guys, and I mean, things that you don't see. Because a lot of times you get a little bit, but just like I'm doing it, but a lot of times you don't get like a full-blown project. So every time you get like a small little project, they'll say, oh, this is what we're going to do, right? And then before you know it, they kind of stop right here. And then if you need to see the rest of it, you got to join their, something like, not Linda, but what is that? Site share, whatever, so you can buy in or buy the actual. But I don't want to sell you a course. I want to give it to you for free. I want to give it to you for free. Anything that will be like huge, like something like this. Hopefully I can get it. I don't know, why is it? It's not doing it. Why is that? Something is wrong with my, this is ridiculous. If you try this on yours, trust me, you're not gonna have any problems. It's my computer, the Chrome's. It's not, something's wrong with it. And I can't upgrade it for some reason without paying for it. You don't want to do that. See, you got this website, And what I did was I kind of wrote this all in HTML, and also it's all HTML stuff though, right? And I also transfer it into like a WordPress too, just in case. But what I'm doing is I'm kind of giving you how to create simple data, a website, create affordable, responsive website. I'm showing you that. I'm showing you the prices if you want to look at these things. But anyway, the point is that to do these kind of things, I'm going to show. A lot of times they're like, oh, I'll give you some of the stuff, but if you want to see the rest of these things, you need to pay into SciShare, the courses, which is kind of cool, but I don't want to do that, man. I want to give it all for free. Now, if you hit this is going to be one of the things I'm going to show you in one of the videos after we do this crude thing. We're going to go straight to that smoothing, because I know for a fact when I was writing stuff over the years, I'm like, I know they ask for the scrolling smoothly. I know that they want stuff going sideways when you look for, like this coming from the sideways, to make it a little, give you a nice little branding. So what I do is I'm gonna teach you how to get this done. A lot of times you gotta pay for this. I'm gonna teach you. So if you go like this, see, it goes straight down. See how smoothly it went? Of course, my portfolio, I took it down because there's a lot of things I needed to. After I got myself out of GoDaddy, I went to Name Hero, and I did transfer everything. I'm going to show you even to do this. See this right here? See how this is going? This is a separate thing in JavaScript where it goes over and over again. You just have to put as many things. If somebody gives you an email, like somebody from here, right, and they like your stuff, it'll show up over here. See how it's changing? I'm going to show you how to do that, and I'm going to show you how to do that for free. Anyway, so we reached the end. Like I said, give me a like, subscribe. It only takes a moment. Just go up to the subscription and just hit that button. Well, until next time, a good night.